There are many different versions of Squid Game in Roblox, so today I was going to be playing all of them until I managed to win. Starting off with Ink Game. Now, I've played my fair share of Ink Games, so I was expecting to do pretty well. Red light, green light was a breeze, and Dalgona posed no real challenge. Lights out was pretty easy, although I didn't manage to get a kill on anyone. But hide and seek is where the problem arose. There were 70 people left, so if I got hider, I may as well just leave. Luckily, I got seeker, and got a kill on this poor person who was getting rammed by the entire lobby. Yikes. Someone revived everyone at the end of hide and seek, so there was now 50 players doing the jump rope. In all honesty, I should have just waited. But I decided to be one of the first people to go, and it was so crowded that I couldn't see where to jump to. I ended up getting swept by the rope and fell to my death. That was an insane game. Time for the next game. The games we were going to play was Red Light, Green Light, Dalgona, Hide and Seek, Jump Rope, Glass Bridge, and finally Squid Game. Apparently there was a newborn joining us? Never seen that before. I passed Red Light, Green Light, but this guy had his hand in a very questionable position. Dalgona was light work, but the same couldn't be said for this poor guy. For Hide and Seek, I was a hider. I played dead in this random room and managed to live to get to Jump Rope. A lot of people fell down the middle, so there wasn't many of us in Glass Bridge. I told everyone to go in alphabetical order because it meant I would go last, and a lot of people ended up dying until it was me, this guy, and the baby. He refused to go, and since I couldn't see the timer, we both ended up dying. This time, since the game is one of the most realistic Squid Games on Roblox, I'm gonna try edit it like the show.
Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. You're not the one. Hold my hand.
Look at these two absolute buffoons. I wanted to vote to leave since that would mean I win and escape the challenge, but it wasn't going to be that easy. Dalgona was very easy as usual, but some people still failed. Time for pentathlon.
살아가는 순간 속에도
우린 서로 내게 이렇게 아쉬워하니들
아직 내게 남아있는 많은 날들 그대와 둘이서 나누고 싶어요 내가 사랑한 그 모든 것을 다 잃는다 해도 그대를 포기할 수 없어요.
Another round of voting began. Unfortunately, we lost the vote 3-7. The O people were mad that I had voted to leave, and they came for me during the night. I was absolutely playing them left and right. But I lived long enough to make it to Glass Bridge. Nobody seemed like they were going to go until this guy became the math teacher and guessed about 6 before meeting his demise. I pushed this person into the incorrect glass, but this foxy guy pushed me off, meaning I had lost. But everybody else died as well. Should have voted X. Time for Shrimp Game. Red light, green light was first, and it was pretty chill. No issues there. Dalgona was also pretty mid, not difficult at all. The real problem was lights out. Front man got killed straight up, in cold blood. The worst part was that I couldn't see my health bar on my screen. How am I supposed to know the tiny little health bar down here? I got beat to death by a guy, not realizing how much health I was losing. I was eliminated. Next game.
Since we died so many times, we in multiple games. Yeah, we died so many times. Man, that's such a shame.
Finish game one, looking right into the dark side. Came two lights gone out, time to slime this guy. I killed the guy with this knife shining in the night. Dealing with the trauma, feel like I lost a fight. Came three mingle time, hard keep up with these rhymes. Tryna find a room and avoid getting slimed. First they called for no problem and we got that. Second round they called two and this guy gave me his back. Round three is the problem, I'm not too sure. Only three running outside, but we need four. I die right then, no revives, guess it is hardcore. Playing with my life, I can't take it no more.
Hope you enjoyed that banger, and now it's time for...
Red light, green light.
I thought it was going to be a normal red light, green light, but this idiot pushed this other rockhead, and they both started pushing other people and all ended up dying. It was chaos, but at least I survived. I tried getting everyone to vote to leave so I could finally end the challenge. That wasn't what happened. Dalgona came and went with a couple casualties from the O team, and it was now time for mingle. They called out two, and I was in a room with this little gnome fella. I threatened him to vote X in the next round, but he stayed silent and didn't say a word. They called out two again, and I was now with my ex-voter friend. I promised to vote X at the next voting, but I may have lied. It was lights out and he stuck with X, while I had changed my vote, in the hopes that I wouldn't be killed. I slaughtered my buddy and all of the others who voted X, but this guy came at me. Luckily, I managed to live. If nobody wanted to vote X, then I had to kill everyone who stood in my way. It was hide-and-seek time, and I was a hider. This acorn hair showed me this little hidden part of the room, and I managed to hide with it. The guy who hunted me during lights out entered the room, but he couldn't get to me. He tried to go for the acorn girl instead, and he left me to live. Another guy entered. I wasn't expecting him to come for me like he did, but I went to the floor below and he missed. There was another hider down there who pushed him down, and he died. After hide and seek, there was only 5 left. Maybe we could win this vote, just maybe. And we did it! We won the vote 3-2, and I am free! I finally won a Squid Game! But something felt wrong. Was it a true win if we just voted to leave? For some, yeah, but not to me. Maybe I will attempt this again, but for now, I have won.